After spending 7 days on the island of Don Det in the south of Laos, it was finally time to leave and head to Cambodia. We spent these 7 days relaxing and eating lots of tasty food. It's about time we got on the road. Feel good to be back on the road this year?
Yeah. Feels weird, the bikes feel very heavy after cycling around without any panniers for a week.
Let's get a boat, get ourselves back onto the roads that leads us to Cambodia. Finally leaving Don Det. Cambodia, here we come! Just arrived at the Laos border. Let's see if we can get out of Laos without being scammed. I've heard they try to charge you for a departure stamp. It's not happening to this call sign. Let's do it. The Cambodian border, and they're trying to charge us $35 for a visa. It's actually 30. The guy really kicked off and I was like, we know it's 30. I know you're trying to scam us. So he stormed off and just walked away. There's no one else here. So he's not in a rush to process it, but my plan is just to stay here, and until they process it, we could be here for a few hours. It's a patient waiting game.
Yeah.
We've got loads of noodles and fuel.
Got plenty of food.
Yeah, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Cambodia, great first impression, not. We've got some good and bad news. Good news, we managed to get through the Cambodian border.
Well, we're not through yet.
Well, we got a visa, we got a stamp. We resisted the scamming. They did try to scam us, and long story short, we held out and they let us through. But then, as we were leaving, my bungee wrapped around my disc brake has basically bent the disc brake. And literally, this is the passport office here, and I'm now repairing my bike in the only bit of shade I can find. I need to put a new disc brake on. Hopefully this won't take too long. Let's go. I fixed it, look at this. Go down to the wheel. Listen, listen, listen.
Sounds amazing.
So that's taken about 30 minutes. Yeah, so this is the bent part of the disc brake. I had to take all that apart. These are my worn down pads. They're not too bad, there's life left in them, but I've decided to change them, and now I've got fully brand new pads. Ah, let's go to Cambodia. Woo-woo! We are in Cambodia! Trying to scam us, each out of $5. $5 is a lot on our budget. That'll probably last us, like $5 for me, easily lasts 2 days. So yeah, 2 days of my normal living allowance, just because that guy wants to charge me for a stamp. But like a corrupt official, he made a deal. He said if we don't tell anyone, we got in for 30, he'll let us in. So we're gonna tell the world on YouTube, don't pay $35 to get into Cambodia.
Hey, Daddy!
Yeah, pay 30, be stubborn. If there's a bus driver telling you he's going to leave you, let him leave you. Screw that guy, get a bicycle, don't go on a bus. We were really happy to find somebody selling steamed buns just across the border, even though she ripped us off and charged us $5. So we have found ourselves another cyclist. Joris, from the Netherlands. We're going to cycle together. Let's do this. Welcome to Cambodia. Joris has been cycling for a long time. He left the Netherlands and went south through Europe, and then the length of Africa before flying to South America, and he continued cycling from Patagonia to Alaska. Joris introduced us to a new way to get free water. So we've made it to our campsite for the end of the night. Tim and Linda, who you will remember from previous episode, recommended this little hut. This is where they spent their first night in Cambodia apparently. So they sent us this GPS pin, and we've decided to put our stuff in it, and we're going to camp here tonight. We're just stopping for a quick little bit of dragon fruits.
And bread.
Dragon fruit's been destroyed. We found a purple one. Didn't know it was purple until we ate it. It's already gone. So far, Cambodia's been good. We broke away from the Dutch guy. He's decided to continue going on. We wanted to stop and go to a cafe, get some Wi-Fi. He wanted to keep going, so we've gone our separate ways. So now it's back to cycling too through Cambodia. So far, Cambodia seems pretty dusty, pretty hot. Sometimes all you want to do is lie down on a mat
chill out in the shade. Cambodia, you are getting warm.
We've just done about, say, 80 kilometers today, but it's quite early still. It's about 4 p.m. We'd normally stop about 4:30, 5. We found a little barn over here that we're thinking about staying at. What do you think, Lucia?
Yeah, I think so. I feel quite tired and I don't feel amazingly well, to be honest. Maybe.
Because you've been drinking mucky water from wells.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to stay in these little huts because you don't need to put the tent up. You can just get the roll mat out and sleep in the hut as you are, so that's a bit cooler.
Let's have a look inside here. What do you think? It's alright? Plenty of space. This girl's tired.
We've got some veggies, which are always appreciated.
That's why the roads are perfect. Cheers, China. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello. The cows in Cambodia are massive. They're like cows on stilts. So we've made it to another wild camping spot, and we've got another shelter. Always appreciated. There's actually loads of places to camp in this little vicinity. We just found a little forest. This is here, so we thought we'd make the most of it. There's a road about 30 meters away, but we've kind of learnt that people don't really care as long as you're not bothering them. So for dinner we've been joined by a gentleman. Lovely guy. Don't know what his name is. Maybe his name's Alfred or George. Alfred or George is deciding to watch us eat our dinner. So here we are, cooking some lovely pasta. There we go. Hello. So the eastern road to Phnom Penh has turned into an absolute dirt road. Ah, it's pretty tiring. Definitely not the main way to Phnom Penh. This is Cambodia though. Pretty tough, especially on the bike, on the backside. How you finding it though?
Not the best. No, I don't really like it, if I'm being honest. It's just really bumpy and I just get a bit fed up.
It is a bit of a rubbish road. I'm quite enjoying it though. I'd rather this than busy traffic, that's for sure. We get an ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Phnom Penh?
Phnom Penh, no.
That way.
Yeah.
Good.
What is it?
Ooh, ice pops.
Yeah. You get the orangey Yeah, strawberry one.
These two?
500 each.
We're definitely taking the path less travelled. You won't see this road on any Lonely Planet books. The weather today was forecast for 36, 37 degrees at about midday, which is exactly now, it's exactly 12 o'clock.
After a long morning on the horrible cobbly track, we're on top of it.
Look at this! Oh.
So silky smooth.
Oh. No more Cambodian bone rattling. What are you doing, Lou?
I'm in a shower.
We've come to a temple to cook some food. Lovely little peaceful location initially. So this is what cooking in Cambodia entails. An audience of many. This temple's got some pretty cool statues. This Robin Hood type figure. My favourite thing about this is the horse. It's got some good old ding-dongs on there. We have completed about 76 kilometres on our day to Phnom Penh. Decided to put my vest on. What do you think?
Vest but no t-shirt.
We've got 35k to go, it's getting dark, lights on.
Fluorescent vests on, so we're all fired up and ready to go!
We don't particularly like cycling on a highway as it's getting dark, but I kind of feel like there's no choice unless we camp or stay somewhere beforehand. We really want to get to Chris's tonight, so we're going for it. We've done 90k now, another 20 to go. We've just arrived.
The sweat box.
We're Canadian, Chris! Oh, I'm so happy to be here, mate. After sleeping in wooden shacks, this looks like it's going to be a complete change. Aircon, aircon, spaghetti. I can smell spaghetti. Here we go. First beer together.
Oh, this one's you gotta pull the tab off on these things.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Welcome to Cambodia. Phnom Penh.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank you so much.
Gun it.